Welcome, Yellow Starman at your service with episode 15 of Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 2! Let's get started! And so in the last episode, we did some flip-flopping and flip-fill. This episode, we're gonna be using the spin drill. Ha! You thought I was joking. Yeah.
Yes.
And so now, this is a point where you... It's really, really awesome to use the speedrun tactics. Except for if you fall to your doom. Try that again. Shut up, Luigi. Okay, let's do this again. And... Okay, one more time. Suck it. And so right here, if you go into the easiest way to remember this, if you notice what I'm doing, I'm going into the top left-hand corner of each place where you are. So just, and that'll take you to the next place on this planet. And so, obviously, right here, we're going to be doing some silver stars. And if you can, do what I'm doing. With the, yeah, kill the spiky things if you can. So, obviously, yeah, this is easy. When you do the purple coins, not so much. Definitely doable. Mostly, you're just waiting. Okay, so you definitely want to hit that last star that I just did. You want to hit it when you're right above it, when you're still above the ground. Otherwise, you will have a tough time jumping up to it. I've got a power star! Yeah! In your face! And so now it's time. Now it's time. Now it is time. Now it's time to go to the Delfino Island Galaxy. For those of you who don't get the joke, there's a lot of Super Mario Sunshine characters. Okay, there's the frickin' characters from Super Mario Sunshine.
Yes.
The P.o.eds. There's a bunch of P.o.eds running around. Another cool little nod to Super Mario Sunshine is you get Yoshi in this level. Another cool little thing is when you hit water, he doesn't evaporate. But that makes perfect sense. Okay. So don't do what I just did there. Because those crabs don't work on glass. Which is really weird, because there are crabs... I'll show you when we get to the fifth... When we get to the fifth, star. Actually, yeah, the fifth one. Fifth one I'm gonna do anyway. Not only can he go in water, he can swim. But he can't dive down in water, so remember that. And you will want to do that in order to get the comet medal. That's also a little bit of ahead of where we are. So I think the only Yoshi ability that isn't in this level is the glow ability. But the other two. And so now we have 4. So we're gonna go get the comet medal, which is right down in this hole. So we need to get rid of Yoshi. Dive down in here. Don't worry, we'll be able to get Yoshi back, but this is the only way to get this comet medal. Don't really worry about those eel things. I don't think they've ever bitten me. Unless you, like, veer off to the right or left. I wish Life had underwater music. Am I wrong? Or do the blue and yellow berries have the same shape as each other, and then the red one, the dash pepper. Oh yeah, this is a pepper, and then the other ones are berries. Okay. I actually just solved my own problem. I do that. And just to be jerks, they make the star fly all the way over there, even though you activated it all the way over here. I don't know. And we're gonna float over there. We're gonna do this. And here we go. And I've got a power star! Yeah! In your face! And so, like I was talking about earlier with the purple coins, you'll get to see it in this episode. Because we're gonna do another comet. The first time I played this, it really peed me off. I was really P.o.'d. I needed some P.o.dorant, because there was way too much P.o. You could just smell the P.o. Wait, Yellow Starmite, you could smell the P... We don't say those words here. So this is, when you're in a time mission, you try to be smart with what you got. You want to make sure that you fall down, I don't know. Just remember your time. That's the point. That's the point of what I'm trying to say. I don't know. So if you can, like right there, if you notice what I did, I focused on the big line instead of the other line where I could just reach all the other coins from the other side. And always remember your wall jump in this level. You will not be able to get all the coins without it. And do a little waiting. This square right here is one of the easy ones, and then you want to wait a little, but you want to drop right here, or else that coin right at the top, you would not have been able to reach it with simple jumping. It is impossible. As far as I know, I have tried it. I've had to redo the whole star just because of that. I've got a power star! Yeah! In your face! And so now back to Delfino Island Galaxy. This one's fun. And I don't mean that in a sarcastic, I don't want to do this kind of manner.
Yes! Whee!
Okay. You know what? Yeah, so I don't know if I've talked about these before, but those little invisible things, if you hear little feet walking around, yeah, kill them. If you can. Follow the footsteps, kill them. I'm gonna skip that one. So right over here, this is a schematic in the game that only is in this level. So whatever part of the leaf you're leaning on, that's what direction it'll go. Kind of interesting for something that's only in the game once. But there's a lot of items in Mario that are like that. Actually, Super Mario 64 with the frickin' Lapras, whatever it was. Okay, so and cloud ability. And it's gonna send us right over there. Just jump right in here. And long jump over here. Yeah, you're pretty much... you have it in the bag at this point. I don't know, it's kind of tough at the tower, I guess. And here we go. What the? And so back where we were. Oh, another close one. Okay. And here we go. I've got a power star! Yeah! In your face! So now it's time to do a galaxy that, if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna hate it. Pretty much, this is a pretty hateable level. I actually kind of like it, but I definitely hated it when I first played it. Definitely, definitely. Especially when you get to the second star and you gotta use the... Well, I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but it's an item from Super Mario Galaxy that wasn't that great of an item. You should know what I'm talking about. So, right over here, keep backflipping. Life, it's all yours. And so you want to get on here. That'll lower, and then the chain chomp can go right into its resting spot and turn into, well, can digivolve into its champion form. And so do what I did without going in the pipe. Okay, you can go in the pipe, but I don't want to go in the pipe. So there's probably a harder way to do this, but I'm gonna do it the easy way. So suck it. Or the way that Nintendo wants you to do it. Not my way. Okay, go over here to this little teeter-totter. Okay. Let him go through flip. And I want that life. And yes, both the times in this episode, or in this star so far, that I've said, there's a life, I've been thinking of Bon Jovi. But I've already made that reference once in this series, so let's keep it at that. And there we go. Yeah, this part's pretty simple when you know. I guess this right here, knowing when to time this, but honestly, it's easy compared to the comet. The comet makes you forget how hard this is. If and when I get to the comet, you will see why. I've got a power star! Yeah, in your face! And so now we've been invited by one of the mechanical beings, whatever they're called. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to go get a Goomba. Kill these Octoombas first. And Goomba will be in one of those rocks, and it just so happens to be that one. Okay, make sure there are no rocks. And I'm now realizing what I've done wrong, so let's hope I can do this. Yeah! Yes! Suck it! Suck my wee-wee. That may have been a little too direct there. That may be my most direct wee-wee joke thus far. I've got a power star! Yeah! In your face!
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
And so remember, kids, if you see chocolate on the ground, it's probably not chocolate. And this is Yellow Starmite signing off. Goodbye, kids.